like that, the curls are back to life. Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Jay, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thanks so much for sliding through, and if you're returning, welcome back, girl. Today we are doing a little something different on our channel. If you're watching me right now, then you have probably seen one of my braid videos by now. And you guys are always asking me, how do you maintain your hair? What do you put in your hair? How do you keep it looking new? How long does it last? I'll never ever keep the hair long enough to make a video like this. But you're in luck today because I'm going to be dropping all the tea on how to bring your hair back to life. Because I'm so tired of hearing y'all talk about you got your hair done a week ago and it's already looking like a rat's nest. It should not. A rat's nest. A bird's nest. It should not. If you are interested in seeing how I was able to refresh my hair after keeping it in for a little over a week, I think almost 2 weeks, then definitely make sure that you stay tuned. And if you are interested in content like this, make sure that you subscribe. And by the way, I'm gonna have all of the products that I use listed down in the description box for your convenience. So maintaining your boho braids is probably going to be one of the most important things, especially if you want to protect your investment. The human hair that we buy oftentimes is not cheap, so yeah, you definitely need to maintain it. So I just got done washing my hair. Before we move further, I am going to show y'all my hair washing process because I know a lot of people have been asking what products do I use to maintain. So let's go ahead and get into that real quick.
Now, I know you're thinking, girl, what is the point of getting braids if I'm going to have to wash just like my normal hair? If you don't want to have to do that, then goddess braids may not be for you. You might want to opt for boho because it is a little less maintenance, but still really cute. With these braids, we are going to wash them. So I'm going to go ahead and start rinsing like I would with my normal hair, really getting into it, saturating the hair. I'm going to go in with the Tresemme clarifying shampoo. Now, I went clarifying instead of moisturizing because I did go swimming. So I want to make sure I'm getting out any of the dirt, gunk, chlorine, any of those things out of my hair. And I'm just going to start with washing the ends really good. You'll know when the hair is starting to get clean by how it lathers. As you see, this has a really clean, like clearish lather to it. That lets you know that the hair is really getting clean. This next part you got to be really careful about. I'm taking some shampoo and putting it on the scrubber just so I can get into my scalp because I am a little itchy, but you have to be careful because the clarifying shampoo is going to get rid of any braid gel that's in your hair. And that braid gel may be what is keeping your hair sleek down. So if you wash that out, your hair may revert. So just be careful with that. Skip this step if you're unsure if your hair is going to revert back. Next, we're going to get into the conditioner. Now, I use the Keratin Smooth conditioner. It's still Tresemme, but it's not the pair for the shampoo. I like to work this in like I would normal, and then I'm going to leave it for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, just rinse your hair out in cool water and you'll be good to go.
So it's been a little bit. I've been out the shower. Of course, I had to get myself together. So the towel has been on my head the entire time. So let me go ahead and take that off. After taking it off, this is what it looks like. The curls are much more like together, and yeah, when I tell you this hair is the truth. Now, these results are not going to be the same for every single hair texture that you have. My hair in particular, I did get from Ywigs. You guys have probably saw that I work with them like a million times, and this hair is the wet and wavy hair in the inch, like 24 inches. I should have a video posted already about this hair. I've had it in my head for about a week and a half now. And I get this question all the time, you know, how long does the hair last and stuff like that. And to be honest, I don't get to keep braids in my hair the longest amount of time because I am a hair, like, I don't want to say influencer. I am like a hair content creator, so I have to like keep my hair done at all times. You know, I don't really get to keep the hair in that long, but the quality of this hair, I have to say, is like really good, because even for like a week and a half, I see all the girls are always saying, you know, they got their hair done like a week ago or a couple days ago and their hair is already looking like a rat's nest. So yeah, this hair, no, you do not have to worry about that. This hair is still intact. It almost looks like really brand new. So I do want to say thanks to Ywigs for sponsoring today's video. I'm gonna show y'all how to keep your hair looking nice and cute so you can increase the longevity in the hair. The hair is kind of wet. Like I said, it's been in the towel for a bit of time, but before the hair actually dries, I'm gonna go through with my paddle brush and just kind of get out any of the tangles that would be easy to get to. Now, if you have boho braids, it might be best to kind of like separate the hair from the braids, and by that you would just go through and just you know, separate the hair like so. So this is what you would do if you had like boho braids, but being that these are like borderline gypsy, so basically gypsy just means you have more hair than braids, and boho means you have more braids than like the boho hair. Like when you look at my hair, you see more hair than you see actual braids. So that's kind of like the difference between boho and gypsy. But so with that being said, I can just like brush like normal, and I don't have to worry about messing up the braids. Towards the end, I did double knot them. I didn't add any glue or anything like that, and as you see, I still don't have any hair like shedding. And that's how you know that the hair was like properly installed, like you don't have any shedding. So I'm just gonna go through and brush these out really quick. I'm pretty much done like brushing out the hair, and I know you're thinking, what is the point of brushing out all the curls? If you don't brush out the curls before the hair dries or whatever, then the hair is going to dry in like a matted state. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with a moisturizing cream, and I know you're thinking, girl, that is braids. When you have like a lot of like hair, when it's like really full like this, you have to take care of the hair like you would if it was like some bust down curly bundles. You see what I'm saying? Like you can't just like get up and go. And don't get me wrong, this isn't something that you have to do on a daily basis or even a weekly basis, but it's definitely something that you should do if you want to prolong the longevity like of your hair. So let's go ahead and get into like some moisturizing. So right now I'm just gonna go in with this daily moisturizer. It's from Urban Hydration. I love it because it just smells really good, and it is Black owned. And so this is actually a new moisturizer that I've been using because I've been looking for something for like my boho braids to just make the hair not feel like so crunchy sometimes. You know, that feeling that I can get, it can feel really like dry and brittle. And of course you can go on with like mousse as well if you want to, but the thing about mousse, especially if you use it on like a daily routine, I just find that you have to end up washing your hair a lot more because it does get like a little pasty after a while, whereas like a daily moisturizer or something like that, it's actually meant to be used daily. Of course, I'm gonna have everything like linked below if you want to try this. This stuff is really good for like your natural hair too. So now that we have the moisturizer in it and the curls are all like super brushed out and detangled and everything, I'm gonna go in with a spray bottle. This is just water, there's nothing in it. We're just gonna go in with this and we're gonna like really douse the head. If you know anything about curly hair, or if you're curly your hair, then you know like diffusers are literally the best thing ever. You can kind of get an attachment for most blow dryers. Just look at the brand of blow dryer that you have and go on the website or Amazon and see if they have a diffuser attachment. I'm gonna have this one linked down below as well. But I like diffusers because they really they have like these little holes on the inside that help reach like the curls better without actually like straightening the hair. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's get to it. And just like that, our hair is looking like back brand new. As you see, it's like really big. The diffuser helped the curls, like bring the curls out and make them look more fluffy. I don't like when the hair looks like flat. Well, sometimes, but that's not what I was really going for with this style. So I am happy that it's back looking fluffy. I look brand new. I got my edges together. As my hair gets like older and older, the edges start to come out more and more. That's why, like if you see like my videos, I don't normally leave out a lot of edges because they end up coming out over time anyway. But like I said, this is not something that you should have to do every single like day. This is like a weekly thing, just like you would wash your own natural hair like once a week or once every 2 weeks. That's the same thing that you should expect to have to do with your boho, anything, gypsy braids, boho braids, anything like that. You have to keep up with the human hair because at the end of the day, it is human hair. Now, I do get questions about how do I sleep at night, do I wrap my hair up, all those things like that. So I do like to sleep in a bonnet, but not just any bonnet. A lot of regular bonnets, you know, really stop right here, and it leaves the curls looking like bent up and things like that. And then that's how you result in having like crunchy hair or whatever. We do not do crunchy hair over here. So I do use a bonnet. Now this is an extra long bonnet. So let's just pretend it's nighttime and I'll show you guys what I would typically do. So what I like to do is I just take the inside of the bonnet and flip it inside out. And then this is my hand. I'm gonna take the curls just like so, and I like to go kind of like to the bottom, and then I turn it inside out, and then let me untie it first. Okay. And then as you see, I'm just gonna slip it up to the top of my head. Don't mind it, it is a little greasy because I use it a lot. So you're just going to go like this. And so one thing I like about this bonnet is it has really long strings. I've had one of these before, but the strings weren't really long enough to make it feel like secure. So I like this, and I like to wrap it twice and tie in the back under the neck. Cool. And then it leaves it like this. Now, if you're anything like me, I actually run hot at nighttime. Like I'm too hot. Like I don't like having stuff like on me. So the cool thing about this bonnet is it has like a little button right here. And so this button comes up to this black tie here. And voila. Now the curls are not all squinched up, but they're also like not like on your back, and it's kind of short. And so this is how I actually sleep, just like this. And yeah, and when it's time to take it off in the morning, when I tell you your curls are gonna look just like they did the day before, it's not gonna be smushed and smashed. Key is making sure that your curls are detangled before you go to sleep. It's just easier when you wake up and things like that than to have to, you know, wear this all night and then wake up and then have to detangle them. So detangle your curls before night. You can braid them down, do any of those things like that, but I highly recommend that. This is also really easy to use in the shower as well. I know that some shower caps aren't always the biggest, so if you put this on before you get in the shower and then put a shower cap on top of this, it makes it a whole lot easier to get in the shower and things like that. But typically I'll either do this if the curls have been freshly like redone, or I'll like wrap my hair up in like a top knot or something like that to get in the shower so that the hair does not get wet. So yeah, I'm on here looking crazy, girl. I'm on here looking crazy. But yeah, I just think that it's so important to maintain your hair, because girl, who has money to be wasting time too? Because these braids do not happen in 2 hours, okay? These braids take a long time to install, so we don't want to waste any time, and we are not going to be wasting any money. And just like that, the curls are back to life.